Tyler here with TT Productions, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Tonor Pro Condenser Microphone Kit. That's this bad puppy right here. As you can see, you get everything you need for a sweet setup for a podcast. And lucky me, guess what? My business, my story. Yeah, that's the podcast a buddy and I just created. It's amazing. We sit down with business owners and hear their inspiring stories of how they took their visions and their dreams and turned them into reality. But I'm not here to plug our show. I'm here to review this mic. So, I don't know, roll opener? And we are back. As you may have guessed, all of the audio that you're listening to in this video has been recorded by the Tonor Pro Condenser Microphone Kit. Let's get right into it and see what comes in the box. As you will notice, everything is packaged quite cleanly and neatly inside the box and doesn't move during shipment. As you'll notice, you get the condenser microphone, a desk mount clamp, a shock mount to hold your microphone, a ball-type foam cap, a USB cable, 2 adjustable suspension scissor arm stands with built-in XLR cable, a pop filter, your phantom power, and an XLR cable. Everything you need to get this bad boy rolling. Full disclosure, Tonor did send me this microphone for free to review, but I will give you my honest opinion. Opinion 1. The table mount clamp that does come with the stand, it's very effective, but you can only mount it on a table or desktop up to 1.85 inches thick. As you can see with my current setup, I've got desk drawers, so that won't allow for it, and I had to kind of just really keep the drawer open and rig it a bit here on the side. Thankfully, I will say the vice grip style screw that you turn does clamp it very securely to the table, even though really only about 2/3 of that clamp is engaged. One thing I did like, all the parts inside the package were pretty intuitive in so much that I probably could have assembled everything just using my little pea-sized brain. Thankfully, Tonor was nice enough to send a very clear and concise instruction manual with little pictures showing you how to attach everything. One issue you may run into, and by all means this is not Tonor's fault, but when I attached my preamp to the computer, I could not get it to pick up audio. It showed that there was a microphone connected, but it would not pick up any audio. For me, I want to say I messed around long enough. I think I just had to move it from the microphone jack up here on the top of the tower to the back. I don't know. I went through all these YouTube videos on drivers and more stuff than I wanted to know about getting a microphone to work. But alas, I got it to work and I'm pooping my pants, so let's continue with the review. Another thing that I was somewhat pleased with was the manufacturing quality of everything. It feels very heavy duty, very sturdy. All the thumb screws, you can really crank on them, get everything nice and tight. I like the shock mount for the microphone, so should you bump your desk or anything, that's going to help mitigate any type of ambient or rattle noise that's going to get transferred to it. Truthfully, I really think it's a good build quality for the price point. I got it on Amazon for $47.99. Can't beat that. It's nice that it does have the XLR cables. Granted, you do take it down to the 3.5mm jack when you plug it into the computer. So that is going to degrade some of the audio quality. Obviously, if you keep everything XLR, that's your ideal situation. But I believe they did a very good job in getting this product packaged and put together at a reasonable price point. The one thing it does not contain in the packaging, which some people may be a little upset about, but it's 2019, so a lot of people have these things lying all around, is that the power cable, it almost looks like the back of a printer. It's got one of those little square plugs. I forget what they're called. USB 5 volt, it says on the back here. And then, so the other end is just a USB plug, which goes into any, like cell phone charger. You can plug it into your computer, I presume, and it'll power it off that. I don't know. Somebody's going to have to double check me on that. Let me know in the comments. I know I had it plugged into the computer, and the power button, when depressed, showed that it was on. But that was during the whole troubleshooting process of just getting the mic to pick up audio. And through all the things I tried, I ended up getting it to work when it was plugged into an actual outlet. So I took the end of the USB cable, plugged it into the end of, I don't have one lying around, it's in the outlet, and I don't want to unplug it, but just trust me, it's like any cell phone charger that you plug your USB cable in, and the other end is your cell phone plug. Another thing I noticed was that there was no on-off switch or gain control as far as increasing or decreasing it on the microphone itself or on the preamp. So you need to do all of that in your computer, adjusting, any extra gain that you might need to add to it to get your audio levels up to where they sound good. I need to mess with it a little bit more. I can tell you that as I'm using Audacity to record this audio right now, it appears like I'm coming in at negative 18 dB. Before I recorded this review, I was messing around. I tried to increase the input decibels like by 10 or 20 so that the recording levels were higher to begin with, but I found that whenever I did that, there was a lot of background noise or ambient noise, noise room, that kind of stuff. So I tried and ultimately ended up going with not adding any type of gain boost on my computer and just recording straight up as everything plugs in and connects to the computer. Again, let me know in the comments below what you think of the audio. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I imagine I'm going to have to boost the audio in post just a little bit so you guys don't have to have your ears smashed to your speakers. A few quick specs I'll throw up on the screen for you. The Element is a 16 pressure gradient transducer. Polar pattern is unidirectional. Frequency response is 20 Hz to 20 kilohertz. At the end of the day, I'm pretty pleased with the audio quality given the price point and really impressed with the build quality. I just can't say enough about that. For $47.99, you're getting a lot of pieces, and I would not have been surprised if a lot of it was just plastic and real lightweight, but fair play to Tonor. They sent me a very nice, well-built Condenser Pro Microphone kit that is excellent for podcasting. Just like, again, that podcast I just created, My Business, My Story. It's doing big things. It's going to take off, I promise you that. Just yesterday, sent in the trademark application to the United States Patent and Trademark Office. We're serious. We're not messing around. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime Video. Oh yeah, reached out to them. What are they going to do? Say no? All right. I'll send you another message in 2 weeks when we got 2 more episodes and we're even blowing up more, and then you gotta pay us more. So that's the catch. Take the risk now. Get us at a lower market value. I gotta stop pitching My Business, My Story. It is a great podcast, but I'm here to review Tonor's mic, and gotta say, very pleased with the results at the $47.99 price point. They have a couple other mics out there, so feel free to check them out. But this one, the Tonor Pro Condenser Microphone Kit, which you can find on Amazon, you can find on the Tonor website. I feel it's a pretty good mic. Pretty pleased with it. And I think you will be too. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more content like this, smash that subscribe. While you're at it, hop on over to the My Business, My Story channel. I'll have it linked below. And get yourself a little inspiration so maybe you could be the next Steve Jobs. That's the real deal. Go check us out. I'll catch you there. Until next time, keep on keeping on. Man, my arm is not anywhere close to the... Did it work? Oh, dude, is that a hair on the goddamn lens? Come on.